So what's up guys, it's Christian, and in today's video, since in last time's video we talked about how singleness is a gift, how can it be appropriate to talk about anything other than how marriage is a gift? And I'm sorry if you see chocolate around my mouth. I've been drinking these nutritional shakes which are freaking delicious. I would highly recommend you get them if you have trouble getting your daily meals in. Anyway, that's not even remotely part of what this video is supposed to be about. So, yeah, on with the video. So since the majority of marriages end in heartbreak and divorce and a whole lot of bad stuff, it can be really hard to see these days how marriage is a gift. But in today's video, I hope to shed a little bit of light on that and prove that marriage is indeed a gift and is a wonderful thing. So yeah. So first things first is it is a representation of how Christ loves the church. Marriage requires self-sacrifice and love and unity and everything that Christ asks from us and everything that Christ gives to us. So it's a representation of how much he loves us in the church. Another thing is it teaches you a lot about forgiveness, and there is no one in this world who will probably tick you off more than your spouse. But because you are married to them, you will have to forgive them over and over and over again, and as the Bible says, we are to forgive people 70 times, which is just a way of saying an infinite amount of times. There is no limit to how many times we're supposed to forgive people. And when you're married to someone and see them on a pretty much constant basis, you're going to have to forgive them for things that they do that tick you off pretty much that amount of times. Another thing is it teaches us a lot about self-sacrifice. Once you get married, you're going to have to sacrifice a whole heck of a lot. You're going to have to sacrifice things that you like. You're going to have to sacrifice your health in some cases, and some days you're going to have to sacrifice going to work some days to tend to your wife and children if you have children, and a whole heck ton of stuff. So it teaches us, like I said, a lot about sacrificial love and self-sacrifice. Another really important reason it's a gift is because it requires you both to give yourselves to each other sexually, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and in every way that you need, as long as you both consent to it. Because if you have sex with your wife without consent, that is still rape, and rape is wrong. Spousal rape is a thing, and don't do that. Don't do that. Just because you're married doesn't mean you don't have rights to your own body. So, and last but not least, you will always have someone to confide to share your wants, dreams, and your struggles with, and you will always have someone with you till death do you part to share yourself with, to share all that you are, all that you want, and all that you need with, and vice versa for your spouse. And that is something that we desperately need in today's world and tomorrow's world and in the past's world, and I'm going on way too far, but you get what I mean. That is something we desperately need today. So with all this being said, I hope I shed some light on the subject. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. I'll be sure and put my social media stuff in the description down below if you want to contact me on any of those things. And if you want to support on Patreon, I'll be sure and put that as well. And as always, I love you guys so much, and see ya in the next one.